There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. Melissa Service Pack 7 is now controlling transmission.
Uh-oh.
Hey everyone, Melissa Service Pack 7 here. I'm still alive. Yeah. Okay, I'll have a new video coming for you guys very soon. But I just wanted to pop in because I'm having a problem. I cannot comment. I can't like anything. There's one user, Renard Cotton. When I comment on your stuff, my comment, I can type it and then it just disappears. It's gone. Am I blocked? Did I do something wrong or what? Because I can comment on other people's things and I can like them and I see it. But then again, when I go on my other account and I comment on yours, I'm able to comment. But then when I get to the bread and butterflies and I comment on it, I can't see a freaking thing. My comment just disappears. So what's going on? Why can't I see my comments? I found out where that one episode of Bread and Butterflies was filmed too, the one with the boy and they passed the tobacco factory, and I was gonna comment and tell you where it was, but no, I can't do it.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take your brush and gently dip it. Be careful not to drip it. Wet paint. Wet paint. Wet paint. Wet your roller, then you roll it. Calmly, coolly, you control it. Wet paint. Wet paint. Wet paint. Red and green and yellow too. Purple, pink and baby blue. Wet paint. Wet paint. Wet paint. You pour it in a bucket. You mush it all around. You take a mop and mop it on the side of it and slop it, but be careful not to drop it on the cold, cold ground. Wet paint, wet paint. Wet paint. Drippy, lumpy, gushy, gloppy, smeary, smelly, slippy, sloppy. Wet paint. Wet paint. Wet paint. Squishy, squashy, muddy, mushy, sticky, slimy, slurpy, slushy. Wet paint. Wet paint. Wet paint. Smear it, roll it, throw it, brush it, squish it, splash it, crunch it, crush it. Wet paint. Wet paint. Wet paint. You pour it in a bucket. You slosh it all around. You take a mop and mop it, or you slather it and slop it, but be careful not to drop it on the cold, cold ground. Wet paint, wet paint. You know I'm crazy about wet paint. Can't get enough of wet paint. Oh, you gotta suck some of that wet paint now. Let me have it, let me have it. Hit me with some wet paint now. Oh, I got to have some wet paint. You got to give me some wet paint. Oh, hit me with some wet paint. Hit me, suck it to me, suck it to me, suck that wet paint to me. Let me have it, let me have it.
This is Service Pack 7 here. I know I have been among the missing on here, and I just want to let you know that I'm doing okay. I just haven't been able to make much material because of everything being closed. So anyway, but what I have been able to make is crafts. So let's get to it. This is something I made. This is a phone case I just made recently with cabochons. I went to a thrift store and I get a whole bag of cabochons for like $3. And so I made this beautiful tacky looking phone case for my phone. I've been playing around with some sculpting clay, like polymer clay, and I made this without a mold. Just came from my wild and crazy imagination. Yes. I made this. Well, I didn't make the box, but I painted this box, this little treasure chest. And inside is something very, very special, which I'm going to show you in a minute. Oh, don't tell me the paint. We'll have to edit this. Oh, the frickin' paint. I'm having a problem with the paint not wanting to stick right there by that one hinge. Okay, so inside I have memory bottles that I made. And basically, there's dirt, some twigs, and some leaves from some plants on the property where my grandparents lived on my dad's side of the family. and I put a blue heart on this one because when my grandparents, when I went to their grave, I forgot to bring flowers because it was an unexpected thing. I was going to another funeral that happened to take place in the same cemetery that my grandparents were buried in, and I just had no time to get flowers. And so I took off my earrings, which were blue hearts like this, and they were my favorite pair of earrings, and I left them on the gravesite. So I always associate a blue heart with that set of grandparents, and I like to think of when I see the blue heart that it's like it's some kind of sign, like they're saying, hey, hi, which, by the way, I did happen to find a blue heart at the thrift store the other day, and it popped up in the weirdest place. It was in a bag of random things that I bought. And to tell you, to be honest with you, finding blue hearts are really hard. Like, to make jewelry with and stuff, oh my God, like next to impossible. But anyway, the tag has the name, my nanny and my grandpa, and I just, labeled it where it is. The next one is from my other set of grandparents on my mom and dad's side of my mom's side of the family. Okay, same thing, some dirt, some leaves, twigs from their property. And yes, there are family members still living on that property, so it's not like I went and I trespassed and was being creepy. Okay, so yeah. This one is this is sand from Ritter's Pond, and I chose a yellow heart for this because Ritter's Pond is my favorite place, and when I was a kid in the 80s, they had really cool playground equipment, and all the playground equipment was painted yellow, and it's no longer there now. They replaced it with some plastic crap. So that's why I chose a yellow heart. And I forgot to say that I chose a green heart for my grandparents on my mom's side of the family because my grandfather loved the grass. He was so anal about the grass and his plants. So, and he also had hedges on his lawn, which I have some leaves from in here as well. So I just picked green because he was so crazy about plants and stuff. Okay, and then the last one, but not least, this is from Our Lady of Snows Church. And this was the church that my grandparents attended on my mom's side of the family. There's some dirt, some rocks, and some twigs in there from the property of that church. And that was my favorite church to go to. And I would go there every day with my grandmother. We would walk there from her house. And I chose a Purple Heart because the church used to have purple stained glass windows. And when I was a kid, my grandmother gave me a pen that wrote in purple ink because I was bored in church. And I can remember I loved that pen, and I would draw and just make all kinds of designs on a piece of paper that she would give me. So that's why I chose a Purple Heart for this. Now this is still a work in progress here because I need bottles from two more of my favorite places, which I haven't been able to get to yet, and that's Ridgewood, New York, and my Aunt Betty Ann's house. So that is that. What else? I went to 7-Eleven, and they have these really cool Slurpee drink containers, and I got this one. Looks like a video game, makes me think of the 80s, so yeah, had to have that. Where did I have this now? I can't even, okay. Sorry, it's like got this weird light. I'm using the flash, and the phone case I have is making the white glow. Anyway, I just bought a fan because it's really hot here at the house, and we have air conditioners, but they're in the living room. So yeah, that's my new purple fan.
This is a necklace that I made entirely out of polymer clay, except for the chains and the bells, of course. I did all these by hand with no molds, and they're inspired by the 80s bell clip charms that used to come on the plastic chain, and they had a little clip and a bell. Some of them I made up my own idea for it, and then of course some of them, like I said, are inspired by the charms. The cake was just my own idea. That's an abacus down there. I know it's sloppy, but I made everything out of clay, including the rods that the beads go on. The frying pan is an 80s charm. The crayons I made up myself. The cake is some more crafts I've been up to making. This was inspired by an 80s bell clip charm. This clip and the bell is vintage. I made this out of clay. I glued the eyes on. They actually have charms that look like just like this. A little bit different that they made in the 80s. They're supposed to be like Pac-Man monsters. I made these out of clay. See there. You bake it in the oven and it dries hard. And here's this pink one that I made. I don't have a clip or clip for it, but I do have a bell. I'm going to put this one on a necklace. This is still being made. I'm not done with it yet. This is going to be a little Game Boy. I'd like to put oil inside of here and some things to float around so you can shake it. But I don't know yet. I may do something different. I just don't know what I want to do yet. And that's also made of clay. This is going to be a necklace. This is made out of clay. These were supposed to be earrings, but I was an idiot and I forgot to put a hole in it to put the hook through it. So they're just going to become pins probably. Okay, this is a little bit of an update on what you just saw in this jewelry box. This is a heart necklace. I made this out of polymer clay. I didn't put gloss on the back, I only did the front, so sue me. This is a different little Game Boy charm that I made, and as you can see, there's little hearts and raindrops inside of it, and this can be hung on a necklace. This is all made out of clay, except these things are actually nail decorations that I put inside, and then I made this little screen out of a plastic lid. I was going to put oil in there, but I decided not to because I'm afraid it's going to leak. So yeah, this is all done by hand, no molds. What is that black stuff on the back? I don't know. Okay, I glossed this on one side because I'm an idiot and forgot to do the other side. So that's my little sort of like a Pac-Man ghost kind of a thing in the style of an 80s bell clip charm. This is a real clip from a real 80s charm that was unfortunately broken, so I salvaged the clip. Whoops, this is going to go on a necklace. This is a little bottle. I put this sticker on it and I filled it with these little styrofoam balls because I think it looks cool, and it kind of looks like candy. And I have another one right here just like it with a different colored label, same stuff in it. I just have to put a thing in the top so this can be attached to a necklace. This one's not so great. That's just a, what do you call it, audio cassette. This is now on a necklace, this pink Pac-Man ghost. And I made this out of polymer clay also, and I put a little bell on it. And of course I glued the googly eyes on that. Okay, and then this is gonna be put on a necklace, but I don't really like it that much. This glows in the dark, by the way. This is another one with a different label. I think I like this one a little bit better. This one glows in the dark as well. These I showed already. This one I did turn into a pin, but when you put it on, it doesn't quite look right on something. So yeah, there's a whole lot going on in here in the bottom side. This is a necklace that I made entirely out of polymer clay again. Even these beads on the bottom are made from clay. I haven't put the gloss on them yet because I'm an idiot, yeah, but basically it just, that's the way that looks, and it kind of, it hangs like that. This is a charm bracelet or a charm necklace that I made from, this is the necklace, I'm sorry, again, idiot me. This is made from, okay, the little bear on the swing is falling off. Oh, I am so professional. Unfortunately, there's no way to secure that on there to make sure it doesn't come off, because this was like a pencil topper and I made a charm out of it for this necklace. But these charms are, some are Barbie shoes, some of them are vintage from old 80s necklaces. This is little clothespins, Barbie shoes, just random things, darn things falling off again. But yeah, that's a charm necklace that I created. This is a charm bracelet I made from the same, that stupid box is so top heavy. This is one I made from random vintage charms and new charms, Barbie shoes, broken earrings, just random jewelry. These tiny colored clothespins, those are vintage. And some things are new, some letters. So that is it for this jewelry box. Now I'm going to go into my polymer clay charms. I need more of them. Dump these right out here on the white towel so you can see them good. Okay, so this is a pair of sunglasses that are going to go on a necklace later on. I made these little pills. I made these crayons. You may recognize some of them from the necklace I showed earlier. It's another one. These are little slices of cake. Some pills again, some more slices of cake. There's a necklace missing that I don't know where I put it, but it was really cool, and I'm mad at myself now because I don't know what I did with it. This is another charm that can go on a necklace. It's a larger version of the frying pan with the egg in it that I had on the other necklace. Some more cake slices. Yeah. So that's basically what I've been up to during this stupid quarantine crap. Crafting.
My briefcase OB. And I rescued this briefcase from the garbage. And it's brand new and it has like a combination on it. And the combination wasn't even used. It had these things sticking in it to prevent the numbers from moving. So this is what I'm doing with it. I'm keeping all my beads in there. Oh, this is from Germany. Cool. My craft. Mostly the beading supplies in here, the different types of beads. I'm storing in here. This is more beads, but I gotta tape it closed. And then there's some special things in here. And then I have some chains, so I can do, I'm gonna start making charm bracelets.